Hey, happy Sunday, Mel. How you do?
Hey Tony, I'm good,
This
thanks.
Mel and Tony live. First time for about a year. We live on location of our studio now, and when I could beat her up, if she say something wrong, I could raise my hand and say, "Hold up," But us being far apart, and I were home and she home, and she off the island. So we back together as one today. Thank God for that. We had a little difficulty getting here, but we're here. Our show today is what, Mel?
Stop your
Stop
lies.
your lies. You all black behaving like lies, especially you all women. I kind of a woman today. You all can't tell the truth. God help me. But man and woman lies. They always have some issues going on. And we can deal with some of the issues today. Boys, glad to be here, Mel. Mel, I'm happy to see you live and I could touch you now and communicate with you and blah, 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 and blah, 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 whatever. But anyhow, so my 5 cents today is that it never stopped raining. The roads are wet. This is time for loved ones to stay home a lot, love one another. Find your husband, hug him, kiss him. This is a good time. Stop complaining. Stop lying because he home. And if he ain't home, go get him home. This is love time. I love rain. Woman right now. Woman like rain. They get sexy all of a sudden. Woo! So anyhow, this is a good time. So I can let Mel give you the help tip. And if she ain't got no help tip, you get right into our show. Stop your lies. Go, Mel.
Well, the only health tip that I have that spins off from the current weather situation here is preserve your health, preserve your vehicle. Don't go out there adding to your stress, driving through 3 and 4 inches of rain in your low car and end up with your alternator and all those other things getting flooded, and then you be stuck in the water. So take this long holiday weekend, keep your vehicles safe, keep your family safe, just rest, relax, restore, rejuvenate, and enjoy the holiday weekend. National heroes here in the Bahamas, replacing the Columbus Day. So you have it. Stay healthy, stay wealthy, stay wise, preserve what you have by avoiding unnecessary stress.
So that's your health tip.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, talking about Columbus, this and all of that, right? We celebrating Columbus. Columbus was what? Rum runner. What Columbus was?
He was a brave
He
man.
was a brave man,
Yeah.
and he had 3 boats with him when he went.
Yeah, he stopped the lies in Europe that the world was flat.
So let me ask you: you think he had any woman in the boat?
I don't
But it
know,
was all
but
men.
I don't know. I can't say.
They ain't tell that
I
start of the
mean,
story yet.
in the piracy era, there were women. So I anticipate that there were at least women cooks.
Oh, okay. So why you think?
Somebody there.
So why you think they say he's covered?
It is said that he discovered the new world.
Okay. So every
So the
port.
world is only one. So he discovered a new section of the world.
So Christopher Columbus, they say he come discover San Salvador and all of that, right?
Yeah.
And then this is San Salvador, Cat Islands in Salvador. There's all kind of mix up, right? What's how mixed it was. And when they get to Nassau, see the lies? When they get to Nassau, they say Nassau is a place for what? Woman. Where he concubines and they used to get their little cell. They get it. Because history says that all the diseases was in Nassau.
Oh,
And the
okay.
capital in Nassau, they used to come in and so this was a setup for them to stop off and get a little bit.
Oh, okay.
We mean okay, this is the history. You doing like boy, people only tell the history halfway. So back then, so
I heard about the indigenous people being wiped out by the disease that was brought in
so where do you think disease come
from the Europeans.
Okay, so the Bahamas was always a place that sex was alive. This is where the sexity
always was
All right.
from the point of discovery.
So why we still lying? Our show today Stop your lies. Go right there. Why we still lying if we was a place that always sex was the number one thing? We used to sell sex and rum. Anytime rum around, sex gonna be around.
Okay, I got you on both
You
points.
got me?
However,
Mm-hmm.
in the early era with the arrival of Christopher Columbus
Yeah,
and his crew,
yeah.
there was no selling. There was basically just taking.
Oh,
Let's get that right.
so they was taking the woman,
They just took.
and then there was,
I think they
and
could
then
bring them back like how they brought Bill
so they
Cosby
never was a
after
pay.
so many years
Then there was a trade
for
off.
killing off them people with all them diseases.
Then there was a trade off.
I don't think it was a trade. It was an unequal,
Okay,
what we call power imbalance.
so they used to take what they want.
Yeah. They came with their weapons and all that other kind of stuff. They overpowered.
So if they take what they want, and these women them go home and carry that disease home, they give it to the man. I found in history. I'm making up the story. I had an interesting thing happen today at church. I can share that with you. You know, you could know what goes on in the bedroom. Let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you how things happen. I ain't calling name, carrying no blame. I just talking it facts. And what I say, I lie it.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting today, church. You know where you say you've been married for all these years.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say you was married for 20 years, and every Sunday you come to church, you and your husband
Mm-hmm.
come to church. So the day was on White Street. So the pastor call you up and say, come here. And then you say, and you start saying, well, you say, tell me something about your husband. Okay. And you say, he's so annoying. so when she say he's so annoying, so when she finished saying, yeah, he's so annoying, but he could, he take me out, he just that, he wine me, he dine me on my birthday. So the pastor get the mic to the husband. The husband say, I annoying because I asked him for sex.
Not in church.
Well, wait, it get better. So as the pastor asked a couple more questions, right? Does it get better? And he said, yeah, I might be annoying, but man got to do what man got to do. So the pastor said, well, they dress it like, dress it like.
Mm-hmm.
So the pastor say, yeah, okay, before you go, kiss your wife. Let me tell you, you ever watch a boxing match? Where you go left, I go right, you get kissed, he trying to kiss us. So why I say this, right? What you do at home, show in you could show it in public. You don't have to. You're gonna act yourself, even if you're trying to hide it. Now she probably don't even kiss him at home. So like hold on now.
Been a while.
Yeah, it's probably difficult to do this. So it shows, but the truth is coming out because now you watching this play out. And you say, my mother said, look how dodgy, he's trying to kiss you. And he say, come on now, like what you doing? So she finally kissed him with a little teeny kiss, So everybody look, I know why I used to joke up, but it's real. You can imagine your wife for all these years, and you're all happy every time you come to church, and then you can't kiss me. In public?
But
stop your lies. That's my show today. Stop your lies.
It is interesting, and listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a movie with my 4-year-old grandniece yesterday, and do you know when the man kissed the wife, she said to me, "You didn't close your eyes." So it's it comes right from there, where in our culture we make it seem that public display of affection is wrong.
Because see, women, that's why I said I can talk with women today. See, women has this perception, they hide certain things. They hide their affectionateness, and they hide their love. When you do that, you're creating all kind of problem in your relationship.
But why?
Because for me now, if I have a relationship, I want a woman who's romantic. I want,
Affectionate.
well, you call it what you want. I want a woman who's gonna kiss me now and then, who could hug me in public, who could hold my hand. But most men can't get that because check this out. Because most men don't have that in them.
They want the other women see
Right.
because
Yeah.
they're always on the prowl.
Yeah.
And they always want the other woman to think that, oh, she isn't important to me, or she's not significant. Then when they have the private conversation, oh, that's my sister, that's my cousin, or that's my boy girlfriend.
And
see,
and see
it's lies.
And see what we do, we throw it on the woman. We make it seem that you ain't affectionate enough, you ain't this. But when the woman started to be affectionate, you ain't want that. You only want that in the bedroom or the hotel room or somewhere. You don't want that when me in public. And when me and you marry and in public, if we display this perfectionist and this affection for one another, it carry on to other people, it carry on to our children. Our children see it, and other people say, boy, them two is.
But Tony, well.
Now it might be a faking.
But but
I want it whole.
One thing that you said, I think public display of affection truly tells where a couple is in their relationship. Because men and women are ashamed of their partners.
Yeah, I don't know why, but
they don't have respect for their partner. Is it any wonder that so many marriages and relationships are in trouble? Because they're lying to themselves.
Most times.
They're coping, they're pretending, they're just hanging on, because if they let go the income that you always refer to, no money, no one to pay the rent, no one to buy the food, no money, no honey to support them in their everyday needs.
But go ahead. Whenever I get married, if I ever get married again, I want it to be so feely, touchy, emotional, everything in it. I'll tell you why. Now I can say this, and a lot of people I know tomorrow, I can be on the streets. I know my name and everything in the streets, but I can say it. I don't care if I have to make love to my woman in the public, and the public sees me, because this is my woman. This the woman I choose. I want to be so mashed up and wrapped up that I don't want to be thinking about nothing else. Because if you do have a relationship that is so knitted, touchy-feely, most of the little problems, you can block them problems. When trouble comes, you can almost knock it, because the love and the passion you have for each other.
It's connection.
It will knock it out.
It's understanding. It's respect. Connection first, understanding second, and respect. Because when you exhibit these things to your partner at home, it's nothing for you to do it when you're in public, because you have that connection, you have that loving affection, you have the respect.
And then woman, that's why I say I can be the woman that guy now. Woman has to learn something about men, is that men lies, but men will say, I don't want that, and I don't. He lying.
We live together, but we don't sleep in the same room.
Right.
And I don't have sex with her. And,
yeah.
It's just a whole pile of lies.
And men like to juice. Let me fix my clothes to tell you serious. Men like to juice. Don't mind them. Men like to juice. And most men, 75% of men now who not gay, got another woman, or got sweetheart, or got somebody that they check now and then. You know, they got women at stages. You know, women go. We get women in the Bahamas at stages. Some you check in on, some you check in, some you check out on. See, let me explain all them things.
So
I can
you
do.
check out.
And some you check. See, some only for sex, some for relationship, the warm touch feel, and some again, I can't do without her. I don't love her, but circumstances why this is where I have my children, this is where I have my house with her, I marry her, and I scared of God. But you still out there sweethearting, you still out there lying, stop your lies, you still out there having multiple sex, but the person that you love might be out there, but the person you with, circumstance got you there because probably society and you don't want to lose your position, your job, your status, or your friends, or we hang out together, and that closeness. There's something got you bound, and hold on, but you can't even stand your wife.
Wow.
But you sleep with her every night, and you give her sex now and then to shut her mouth up.
Or she give you,
Or she
every
give
now
you
and
sex
again to shut
every
your
now
mouth.
and then to keep you at bay because you paying the bills. And in the Bahamas today, about 50% of marriages are gone. The only thing they together for the children, the house, or the woman can't make it on her own, or the man can't make it on his own. So we need one another. You know, we draft off one
So
another.
basically, you just cohabitate. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have a
yeah.
relationship. Don't have a connection.
So that makes the sex at home bad. So you got to go out to bed. Folks, let me say this to you. The worst thing in a marriage you could have is this. If you could have a wife who don't understand your need.
Or a husband, for that matter.
Yeah, or a husband don't understand your needs. Wait a what it takes to get you stimulated, what it takes to give you your orgasm, all these years, he's still in learning the trick of your trade. And the reason being, most times, is not his fault. Because you don't express it. I don't like that. I don't like it this way. I don't want you to tell me. I see, you have to do this and do this to get me. Okay, let me get in the details. Since you want me, since Melanie,
I think
you know, I get
it
details
is
if you
the
want.
taboo.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
See, we don't talk
people
about
want
sex.
certain things.
Yeah, but we won't talk
but
about it.
they're ashamed, or not only forgetting the labels. You know,
Yeah.
men in our society, in our culture, certain women are labeled as slack and whatever, but they're the ones who most men desire to have in their beds.
Yeah, the ones that they say be ghetto in your. This is what they say: be a jungle in your bed. That's foolishness. Listen to me.
A lady in the street,
That's
but
foolishness.
the street.
That's what
in
they.
the street.
That's what they say. Listen to me, good. Listen to me, good.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to me, good. That's foolishness. You need to know your man because your man might be a man who don't like bed. You might be a man who like the chair, the car, the kitchen. See, you got. That's why I say you have to talk and stop using God for excuse because everybody have a natural feelings, am I right?
Everyone.
For sex. Some people suppress it by drinking rum, by going to sleep, by taking pills,
or talking to themselves,
or
and convincing themselves
yourself
that, oh, I ain't interested in this. I want this.
But you know, there's when your feelings come, you either go in the bathroom suppress it, or you play with yourself. Something you know how to do so you could
release
and
yourself,
high and taboo. See, most Christian women today, they lie to themselves. They go to church, they pray to the Lord, and they got Mr. Fix It. And Mr. Fix It come and fix it. And then every so often, they got somebody, most times they got somebody husband.
I have a question.
Give me the question.
And it was right on that.
I am not afraid of nothing.
Why is it that people can express themselves with someone else but not with their partner? So
because
like you say, having this extra person.
Yeah, because the wife's supposed to be this person who you supposed to have respect for, and there's certain things you don't say at home and certain things you don't do at home, because we all live this principle relationship.
Where we get this misconception
well, it
from?
comes from the biblical side, and it comes from home in the house with mama and mother. A lady should be a lady.
I want to know, but the biblical side.
Yeah, okay.
Where in the Bible it teaches that?
Teaches this?
That a woman should not tell her husband, or a husband tell his wife what pleases him.
Well, the pastor will tell you.
Oh, the pastor, it ain't come out the Bible.
Yeah, but the pastor, when he preaching in his sermon, he will say, you got to be crazy to let a man rub on top of you, and he got God in him. Before you make sex in the bed, you should pray. You always should pray before you do anything. So they believe that. See, false doctrine and fair teaching will cause people a good relation. Marriages, see, when you wear pants and a woman come to church with the pants, it seems taboo. But God didn't want your pants, He want your heart. And where you dress, the Bible did say, come to church in reverence and order. The Bible did say that. But that don't mean your clothes.
That means your attitude.
That means your heart. See, we getting these things mixed up. So let me educate you here at this show. This show is based on educating you. See, most cases, Christians be married about 20 years, and then the relationship go tail end, and you think, but how Christians could be divorced?
Because Christians are living the same way that non-Christians are living. They are busy chasing money, job, prestige, power, but they're not paying attention to the persons right in their presence.
We are so busy going.
The only time you spend with your partner is when you go to bed at night.
And we chasing things all the time.
Communication gone.
And that's a problem right there, Melanie.
Family planning gone.
You know, man wants sex, woman want money. That's basically the way it works. And the man so much chasing front that his principles and his life living, he's supposed to be, he forget all that. Excuse me. And the woman, she will accept a man once he got money. Oh, he got money. The first thing is, she introduced her friend. Charlie got money. Then I say, well, Charlie's a decent man.
No, basically they will say, oh, this is my significant other or whatever. And he is
so-and-so.
Right.
He's a doctor.
So basically, whatever I tell you he is,
that's it.
Tells you how much money.
See, and money describes he's a good man. Once you say money to be him and woman now, oh, he owned this, he got it. That describes him as a high qualified principled man.
Man of status.
Yeah. But
not
that
stature.
That be status. Most times he's the devil. Because he can't keep his dick in his pants because he got the money to share around. Remember that. The worst type of man to have is a man who comes with money. The best man for you to choose is a man who you and him grow with to money. Work together hard, work hard, and develop yourself. and grow into money. So he and you could appreciate it and grow together. The Bahamas just grab for money, and I can say it, and the love for Connie. They say what that is. Okay. The grab for that now in this country is so crazy that it's unbelievable. Because the first thing come out of the guy's mouth today is what? Girl, you look good. I want some of that. You better get. Listen, I get mine and you get yours. You know what that means? I give you get your money if you want it, and I get my fun. And it never do. We start off wrong, we end up wrong.
Yep. And that's what I talk about right there in terms of connection, respect. Even the sex is not affectionate. It's just for the man, orgasm.
Quick pleasure.
And for the woman is
because
thing.
Because you find so many women today. Child, I don't want no man. Child, I need no man. And you're trying to wonder.
You say that's a lie.
Yeah.
Jerry Springer,
that's a lie. And that's a lie. You don't want no poor man. That's what you're trying to say. Because the minute the right
one come along,
you ain't want him. You want.
And you know what is interesting? The right one could be married, but he's still right. Mind you, all he's doing is saying the things that you want to hear, and they could be pretty little lies.
But stop living a lie. This is our story today. We live a lie. We tell our wives, me, you're the only thing I got. You're the only thing I love in the world. You stop lying. You lie so much. You know what? Why you just can't be honest and say, yeah, okay. You know what? I want a date. And I just want a date. And that means me and you on a date.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't my fiance. You my girlfriend. The whole different.
Oh, a friend.
Or you my friend.
And
so what's wrong with dating? And what's wrong with having a friend? You gotta have a friend before you get married to somebody.
Right. And then know and be honest.
Yeah.
Be honest.
We jump
and
first
let
time
the
you
person know why you're in the relationship. If it's to get to know them, say, you look like a nice person. I'd like to get to know you to see whether, you measure up or you have the qualities that I'm looking for in a long-term relationship. Not even use the word wife.
How about I like to have some. I like to have a good time with you and see how it goes. How about that? How about just, oh, I love you, lying from the crack of it. And then the woman gets so emotional, wrap up so quick. Oh, Jesus, you all can fall in love so quick. Oh, shall I meet a good man in 3 weeks? And you know what? On that note, I got a story to tell you. When you're 21, you ain't ready for marriage. Stop it. Very few stick in the marriage. 21, you ain't ready. You ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't see you ain't seen nothing. So all this problem you can run into, you don't even know how to take pressure, or you don't know how to handle pressure. I'm at the point where men and women gonna mess up. So I believe you should wait through it. You mess up, you wait through it. Man find you scheming woman, just wait through it. I don't believe in divorcing and all that crap. I don't believe in going and because you're going to find another fella who can do the same thing probably. So when you decide to marry somebody and they go there and you find out they're doing some nonsense, probably you need to sit down and take a little break and try to work it out. Try to work it out, because it's so many marriages.
Well, I guess it is possible.
Yeah.
Providing that the differences is something that both parties are prepared to work on.
Where I sit and how I hear people come to me and I try to have the conversation with them. If you're boyfriend and girlfriend and you find your boyfriend scheming on you, but y'all used to make up. That's what y'all used to do back in the day. You'll have a little row, because, and you know what you can say? I ain't gonna let no woman take my man. Back in the day, that's what you used to do. So now you married, you find your wife scheming on you. Try to work it out. If your boyfriend and girlfriend, you to put that behind you and move on. And why you can't do it when you're married? Try to wait. First thing, you want a divorce. There's too much children getting hurt with this nonsense.
Usually, Tony, when people walk away from
Mhm.
a relationship and they use a single encounter or single disagreement
Mhm.
as the basis for that separation or divorce,
Mhm.
um, they use that as an excuse for whatever it is that they have an interest in elsewhere. Because generally, if two individuals truly care about each other, there has to be a conversation, or there should be a conversation,
Marriage is not.
and
There you go.
an attempt
And then,
to resolve the issues.
marriage is not a movie or a TV series. When you get married, don't look at the TV and try to play that out. Yeah. Don't look at the TV and try to play that out. That's not. That's not, that's that in reality. All that prettiness on the TV and how they fix it, that in reality. Hot sex and all that and this. Listen, and fancy car and money everywhere. You gotta work on your relationship for it to work, and you gotta work on it
Day by day.
And it is not an easy task.
Day by day.
It is a job in itself.
And you know, one thing too, people have to learn to forgive and stop whipping an individual for something that they did 10 years, 15 years, 20 years ago. And every time there is a disagreement, no matter, it's like that individual could never get it right ever again. In that instance, you're not being fair to that individual, and you are not being fair to yourself.
And tell some of these old women, get out your way. You ready? You saying
No,
something?
it is
Old
really
woman will tell you their story, and old man is see, because they been through some bad. Tell them come from around you.
tell the young ones too, because a
Yeah.
lot of influence
Yeah.
is coming from, oh girl, if that was me,
Yeah.
I would have do this and that. That time they're going through worse things that
What?
you are experiencing, and they riding it out.
And last, before I close, don't forget Tony say this. Don't forget this. Man was made to juice, and man gonna juice no matter what. Don't let nobody fool you. Man makeup is the juice. So if you don't juice and let him juice you, he gonna find somebody else to juice. I say amen to that. And it's Mel and Tony under the tree chat every Sunday, Wednesday, 7:15 Wednesday, 4 o'clock Sunday. Be right here under the tree every Sunday, 4 o'clock. And it's good to have you here today. Be back under the tree live together, Mel. I'm so happy to see you in living color, in face. You know, we distance, and we split screen, but today we together. Thank God for that. We back together. Folks, and enjoy your day. Melanie, you have anything to tell me?
Yes, enjoy your holiday weekend. Play it safe and have fun. Make it family time. Make use of the rainy weather.
Oh, yeah.
Remember to preserve
Get
your
that
health.
wife. Take in the bedroom.
SSS, 3S weather.
Yep.
You know what that 3S S is for?
I know one sex. That's what it is.
Tony only know the sex. The other one is soup, sleep,
and sex.
And then
soup,
you can recycle it.
Yep.
Wake up, have some more soup, sleep,
and sex again.
3S.
Folks, have a good day. Enjoy your rest of your Sunday. See you back here
Wednesday.
7:15
a.m.
7:15 on Wednesday morning. Bye-bye now. Ciao.